Hello and welcome to demo number 3, where we go through the process of preparing the Quran Simple Clean.txt file to be analysis ready. Namely, we will attempt to remove the non-Quranic text at the end of the file, remove the opening phrase of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim from where it doesn't belong in the scripture, and compute the frequency statistics of letters and words in the entire text of the Quran. Note that we covered the process of downloading the specially formatted Quran file in the previous demo, demo number 2 in the QSS demo series. We'll use Intellyze, Intellaren's letter and word frequency analyzer, to prepare our file. To prepare the file for frequency analysis, two operations need to be performed. The first one is easy. We simply have to scroll down all the way to the end of our file and remove the English text that emphasizes terms of use, which we highly recommend you take notice of to keep those internet copies of the Quran highly verified. Please note, however, that this step is just for cleanup purposes of the file contents, since the presence of any text not made up of these 36 Arabic letters does not get analyzed in this version of Intellize anyway. The second step is more involving. We have to remove the opening phrases of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim, which typically translates into "In the name of Allah, the Compassionate, the Merciful," from all suras where it doesn't belong as a standalone verse. Here we should expect 112 removals from the 114 surahs of the Quran, since Surah Al-Fatiha, the first surah in the Quran, does have Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim as the first ayah of its 7 ayat, and not simply as an opening phrase. And in the case of Surah At-Tawbah, the 9th surah, also known as Surah Bara'ah, it already starts without this opening phrase of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. So, let's press the escape key, which is usually found at the top left corner of the keyboard, to clear up our search field and scroll back up. Let's now see how Intellyze can help us achieve these removals in an efficient way by following these steps. In verse 1, Surah 1, place the mouse before the vertical bar. Press and drag until the end of the line. Now that this text is highlighted, copy it using Ctrl-C or through the mouse's pop-up menu that appears when it's right-clicked. Invoke the Replace tool that comes with Intellyze. Paste the text we copied into the Search For field using the keys Ctrl-V. Note how the first occurrence of our search string is already highlighted in the text area. By adding one space character, we are now placed on the first actual match string to be replaced. Here are the next two matches. Surah Al-Imran, Surah An-Nisa. Let's head back to Surah Al-Baqarah now. Notice that if we keep searching backward, we end up matching our search string in Surah An-Nas, Surah 114, which is found at the end of the file. And here is the next match in Surah 113, Surah Al-Falaq, if we continue searching in the same direction. Let's go forward to where we started from, where the first match is at Surah Al-Baqarah. In the Replace by Text field, add a single vertical bar as the replacement string, just to keep the presence of delimiters between the ayat, verses that is, and their numbers. Tick the Replace All Matches box, and click the Replace button. And there we are. 112 replaces have taken place, and in a fraction of a second. Here is, for example, Surah An-Nas and Surah Al-Falaq with the opening ayah removed. Same with Surah Al-Baqarah, where we only see Alif Lam Mim without the opening phrase of Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Note how the string Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim is not removed from Surah Al-Fatiha, since it is not followed by the space character. To test the correctness of our replace operation, let's look for the phrase Bismillah ar-Rahman ar-Rahim. Place the mouse before our first expected match string in the text area, and this is just to mark the starting position of the search operation, and click Search, or press the F3 key to perform the same operation. The first occurrence is highlighted. But in this number of matches field, however, we see that there are two occurrences. Let's locate the second occurrence. The second occurrence takes place at verse 30, Surah 27, which is Surah An-Naml. The verse says, "Innahu min Sulaymana wa innahu bismillahir rahmanir rahim." However, it correctly didn't get matched and removed like the others, since the word Bism here is not preceded by the vertical bar, and the word Ar-Rahim is not followed by space, as is the case when Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim is used only as an opening phrase. So now the file is prepared for the next step, the step of analyzing the Quran, and this is by doing none but the pressing of this button right here, the frequency analysis button. And here are the numbers and statistics calculated in a fraction of a second, the letters, the words, and in any order desired. To learn more about Intellyze, visit its site through the pages of intellaren or from here and see the demos that we prepared for you to see. For example, how to prepare a table such as this one here. Thank you for watching.